It's Friday, which means it is Sisters Cafe. That's right. I'm super excited. How is everybody doing? How's everybody's week? Let me know how your week went. First of all, I guess I'll start by just make sure you like and share the video. The goal is to get as many as people as we can to be participatory in this one because I think this one is important. Well, I think they're all important, real talk. But this one is enlightening, I guess, if you would. But I'm excited because it's been kind of something I've wanted to talk about for a while. I just haven't, if that makes sense. So I'm excited to talk about it with you. Why talk about it by myself when I got you to talk to? Anyway, so of course, like and share this video. Let me know. Holla at your girl. Where are you listening from? City, state, just state, wherever it is. Just let me know where you are listening from or watching from. That would be great. Where are you listening from? Where are you watching from? Holla at your girl. I'm super excited, y'all. This is Sisters Cafe Live. This is the first one of 2025, the live one anyway. If you haven't, catch me every Wednesday at noon on Power Influence Radio here at Sisters Cafe. Make sure you subscribe to the website. If you subscribe to the website, to the podcast, to the YouTube channel, you'll be able to follow along with what's going on. You can follow me on all social media platforms. I'm there. Just follow me. That way, you can chime in, tune in, do whatever. Make sure you hit them comments. Let me know that you are listening. Also, if you haven't, y'all go grab you some cafe swag from the store on the website. And of course, I'm going to ask, what are y'all drinking today? I have what I got? I got caramel macchiato, but it's iced coffee today. I did not get hot coffee. You know what? I have not had coffee. Oh, yes, I did. I'm tripping. That was the first thing I had when I woke up. But anyway, I was about to say I didn't have any coffee, any hot coffee today, but I did. I think I had some espresso this morning with a little bit of caramel macchiato. Y'all, my cousin came over the other day and made me this delightful drink. It was like caramel macchiato with regular, so a cup of coffee, caramel macchiato, this concentrate salted caramel with some frost or whipped cream or something, and you stick it in the refrigerator for a while. Anyway, she made me about 3 cups so that I would have them when she was gone, but that was pretty good. I did not know they had that type of concentrate for coffee. Who knew? I didn't, but now I do. And now you do. So I'm so excited about that because I like coffee. If you haven't, though, grab your tumbler, grab your mugs, grab your t shirts. Go grab the best version of me. Go grab that. You can read it. Let me know what you think about. For those who haven't, go over to the Sisters Cafe Network and join the private Facebook group. It is private, so you have to be approved to get in. But go on, join. It's a whole network over there. Go on and join over there. Um, those who haven't or would like to, you can now advertise. I mean, we started this last year, but you can advertise your business, your ministry, your album, your product, whatever it is, with Sisters Cafe. So all you would have to do is shoot me an email. I can shoot you a rate sheet and we can go from there. But it's a way to get your business because we got to do more with our businesses. It's time to do our own thing, own our own stuff. What Tanisha we say, we're going to buy the block. I know that's not a new saying, but hey, some of us is just catching on and we ready to buy the block. So get your business. Let's get it promoted. Let's get it in front of a different audience and some people. But hit me up. We'll see what we got going on. And then for those, if you have not, nominate your Woman Crush Wednesday. So on Wednesday, the goal is to spotlight an amazing woman of your choice. whatever impact they're bringing, whatever they are doing. That is your choice. But I need an email saying who you nominate and why you nominate. It's got to be a good reason, y'all. Don't just be nominating because, just because. Like, it's got to be a reason. We want to spotlight these amazing people who are not usually recognized, or it's not, it's not advertised, because they're generally working in the background, which beautiful people always do. They're doing the most work back there. You never really know, but they are working their butts off in the back. So those are the women we want to spotlight, all of them, all of them. And it is for women. It is for women. So fellas, you're going to have to get a Man Crush Monday. Is it Monday? Man Crush Monday? What's the Man's Crush Day? Monday, Man Crush Monday. It feels like it should be Monday. But anyway, they got their own day. So we want to talk about today. And I would love, let me see who gets in here, because I would love to bring y'all in here so we can all talk about this together. So let me know if you're in the audience and you want to show your face. But you got to be somewhere being still. Like, don't be at the mall or at McDonald's or something like that. Or at the coffee shop. Whatever it may be. Whatever it may be. But I am excited to talk about it. So tell your friends. Like and share. Let's get everybody in here so we can go ahead and get this party started. What'd y'all do this week? Did you have fun? Did you have any plans? Did things go according to plan? What went on today? Or this week, actually? I would love to know how your week went. Not just your day, not just today, but how did your whole week go? Is it a holiday coming up? What's today? Oh, y'all, next week is Valentine's Day. I'm so excited. I like Valentine's Day. I like Valentine's Day, but I mean, it's a day, right? It's a day. So it's just a day, but I like it because everything is like pink and red. Just like I like breast cancer month. Do you know most things that you could normally not get in pink, in October, you can get them in pink? What? I love breast cancer awareness month. I love it because, and then, yeah, and also February, because again, everything is not always offered in pink, but these months produce pink. Anyway, I happen to love pink. Now, I don't wear it that often, but I accessorize with it. So pink would be mostly my accessory. For example, like my stapler, pink. Like my Post-it notes, pink. What else? Glasses case. My glasses case is pink. My USB plug-in, like where I stick all the plug-ins, is pink. My electric pencil sharpener, pink. But nothing else is. You know what I mean? So I more accessorize with pink instead of actually being pink, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? What is your favorite color? First of all, tell me what you're drinking. That's what I want to know. So I told you mine, and you can tell me yours. I am so excited about this. Where y'all at? It's been a good day. Who sings that song? It's gonna be a good day, no matter what they say. Sun is shining down on me. Something, 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 because it's a good day. I'm gonna have to start using that one. I really, really like that song. Like, it's motivating and it's upbeat, and it's super cool. Like, super cool. So we are talking about soft girl era. I'm so excited. What side are you on though? So imagine we're in a debate. We're all at the table and we are going to debate this. Which side would you sit on? Are you sitting on soft girl era side, or are you sitting on independent woman? And don't get me wrong, they can be the same. because you can be an independent woman and still walking in your soft girl era. So I still want to know what table. So basically, we're talking about independent versus dependent. So what side of the table are you on? Let me know, because that's what I'm going to address the questions as. This is the questions to the independent. This is the questions to the dependent. But let me know how it is. I would like to know your situation. Now, you ain't got to tell everybody your business. You don't. You really, really don't. So I would need to know. All right. So I would need to know what your status is. Like, what do you feel about it? What I would love to have is people who have been both, who have lived both lifestyles or been in both types of situations. And that's somebody I need to bring on over here with me. I'll send you an invite. You can jump in and you can help me talk about this. Because I think you get a bigger or more in depth understanding when someone has been through it, somebody is or has experienced it. And I noticed too, real talk, I get the best, that's just personally me, but I get the best advice from our senior women. Not senior, not being like just senior, like seasoned women who have been through this. Somebody who may have been married for 60 years, but now they're on their own, or somebody who, for the last 60, 20, 50 years, 30 years they were married to this person, but the other 30 years they were married to this, and they experienced both ways. You see what I'm saying? So I would love to get somebody who is both to help me do this talk, this live, because I think that would make it exciting. But I would love to have everybody in and chime in, because I want to know your point of view, if that makes sense. I really do. So let's see what we got here. Remember, those that are coming in, those are that are a little late to the party. A, I need to know what you're drinking. B, I need to know where you're listening and watching from. And C, I need to know what side of the table are you on the panel. Are you on the independent or are you on the dependent? And let me know why. So first, go ahead. I would love to shout people out because I appreciate the support. I really, really do. I'm just reading, y'all. So, soft girl error, what is that? We got to define it, because it doesn't mean the same thing to everybody. It really doesn't. It really does. Everybody has a different perception of what it is, or what they think it is, or what it may mean to them. So, what I'm going to do though is give you the definition that the people think. I guess I don't know if it's the majority or the majority rules. I don't really know how they come up with definitions. Does somebody sit behind a desk and be like, yo, this is what this means? So I don't really know how that works. But soft girl era refers to a trend on social media, primarily popularized on TikTok, where young women embrace a lifestyle focused on prioritizing their um, self-care, femininity, and a more relaxed approach to life, often characterized by a cutesy aesthetic. So, we being real, 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 real cute. Pastel colors and emphasis on setting boundaries and prioritizing personal well-being over the hustle culture. Essentially, it's about embracing a softer, more gentle version of femininity, and living a life that feels more balanced and comfortable. So that is soft girl era. Shout out, Christy. What is going on? Anita. Yeah, I know. I miss you too, but I'll be there next week. So don't count me out. I get to see you and hug you. So I love you, Anita. Christy, thank you for being on. You drinking what? Ooh, with lemon and aloe vera. So let me ask you this. What what benefits is the lemon plus the aloe vera? And have you seen the benefits? Like what results are you looking for with the aloe vera lemon mix? And are you getting those results? I would love to know what people are when they mix it, do they actually see it? Because I hear it. I hear them talking about mix this with this to get this and mix this with this. So does it actually work? I would love to know. I would definitely love to know. Anita, I will be out there on Thursday. So, I mean, if you cooking, I'm coming. I fly out on Thursday, next Thursday. So I will be there. But the mister had to come ahead of time. Shout out to the mister. Miss you. I'm glad you made it safely. Hope you're having a beautiful time with your family. Shout out to the Browns. You guys keep them all in prayer. They had to lay one of their family members to rest. So our hearts are with you. Our prayers are with you, and we love you. We know it's not easy to lose a family member. It never it never actually gets easier. That I know of. That I know of. Now, somebody else it might get easier for, but me, it doesn't even get easy for me. I don't even like to hear when other people lose a family member. It still does something to me because I don't know. I just don't wish that kind of hurt. You know what it feels like, so you really hate to see anybody else go through it. The lemon gives you vitamin C and aloe vera immune. Okay, okay, that's super cool. That's super cool. Yeah, that's really good. And I think we should think about those things. I think we're quick to just take vitamins and things like that, but I love to now know. I've been looking at natural remedies for certain things, and I'm like, why did we stop doing? They didn't have medicine back in the day, and they were healing each other and getting better and things like that. I don't know why we strayed away from the natural things that God has provided. Hey, Jack. I see you, Jack. You coming? You coming too, Jackie? Well, you better get your plane ticket. Get your plane ticket. You said you wasn't getting on no more planes, so I don't know. I got to get on a plane for this. I do. I do. I'm so glad you guys are here, but we are talking about soft girl era. So what I was saying was I noticed that I get the most advice, or I don't know if it's because I love um, people that are older than me, but the women who have been married for so long, I think they all started off in soft girl era. You know what I mean? We changed this somewhere. We changed this somewhere, and I'm not sure that we did it on purpose. I'm not saying we woke up one day and we was like, we Shira and we gonna do everything. We just gonna hustle and bustle. I think the majority of us went into independent woman. I'm gonna do it. I can get it done because we had to. Speaking of that, so I'm glad you're on here, Christy. And we're gonna have Christy on the show at one point. But real talk, single women, single moms. Let me not say single women, but single moms had to be put in that position. I don't think, and I can only speak to myself. I can only speak about myself because I didn't have a kid expecting to raise a kid by myself. I didn't. That wasn't the original plan. It just wasn't. So the soft girl era kind of literally went out the window when I had to be what my boys needed. You know what I mean? I had to teach them what they needed to know. So soft girl, it's no nails done and painting nails and I'm gonna go get my hair done 3 times a day. And none of that was happening. When I tell you I was lucky to even get a straight ponytail, I would get up in the morning. Literally, I would get up in the morning, brush my teeth, go knock on Deontay's door, or go wake Tay up. Then I go back, and then I wake Milton up, and then I wake Gary up. Then I go start breakfast. Then I come back because Deontay's up, but Milton's not, and Gary, he's thinking about it. So then I'm waking them up. Then I go back and I throw my clothes on. Then I go back and I'm doing this. I've never even looked in the mirror. So I'm brushing hair. I'm doing all that. I'm getting ready for work. So my hair ends up in a ponytail, usually a slick ponytail, and I never look in the mirror because one thing is for sure, they got to look right. Homework has to be done, and I need to feed them before they get out this door. So soft girl era, what? Like, I don't even know what that means, but I remember listening to women who were saying what they used to do, them taking care of themselves, or the long bubble baths and, things like that. And I'm like, ooh, you get to take a bath? Like, I don't even know what that is. I'm lucky if I can jump in the shower. And I have to basically prep them. All right, y'all, I just need 5 minutes to get in the shower. You jump in, and you're done. Because when you get in the shower, I used to hate this, but you get in the shower and it's not noise magnified when you're in the shower, because now I'm wondering, what are they breaking? What are they getting into? What are they doing? Can I just take a shower? So granted, I learned later on to just go ahead and take my shower in the middle of the night, and that's where I did everything I wanted to do, in the middle of the night. If there was a movie or a show, if I did want to paint my toes, if I did want to, it'd be in the middle of the night, hoping they would sleep. Now that didn't work again until they got old enough. But soft girl era, what's that like? What is that like? And shout out, y'all, shout out to all the single moms. I got a heart for y'all, like real talk. That's some hard work. Single dads too. I'm not negating that. I know a lot of single dads, but shout out to the people who are raising their kids on their own and knowing what you got to do. And y'all get with a group or a community or something like that, because it will help. But y'all find yourselves an outlet before you kill them little kids. Like, for real. Ooh, like for real. Kids seem to be magnified when you are by yourself, especially if it's more than one. Now, one parent, one kid, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I guess that's still hard, but I figured, okay, you got 2 eyeballs, 2 hands, 2 feet. You can deal with one kid. For me, even with 2, okay, I got 1 hand, 2 hands, 2 feet, 2 eyes. I can keep it 2, but 3 and more, my goodness, like, God bless you all, like, for real. Yeah, I'm so glad that's over for me. I am so glad. But soft girl era, what is that? What is that to you? But I've been researching it for like this week, and I'm amazed because I'm like, where did we turn? And we was hustling harder than the rest of them. Where did we turn and we stopped being soft and loving and caring and all? Yeah, I know where it turned. So I'm just putting it out there. It's a rhetorical question because I know where it turned for me. But I would love to know where it turned for you, or if it turned. There's some people that live in soft girl era and are still in soft girl era. It really is. And then you got your independent women versus your kept woman. I want to hear from y'all, like, for real, for real, for real. I know that being an independent woman does not rob you of being a soft girl. I do know that as well. But we stop making ourselves the priority, or let me not say a priority. Somewhere along the line, we're no longer a priority to ourselves. Can you guys tell me why? Where did it become where everybody's opinions, everybody's needs, and everybody's wants became more important than what we need and what we want. More important in the sense of we just leave ourselves totally out. So not where, okay, you get to have steak, but them kids about to eat some hot dogs. I'm not talking about that. I don't even believe in that. If my kids got hot dogs, I got hot dogs. I'm not I'm not that one. But to each his own. I'm not, it's not a judge where you don't do this and you no, they're your kids. You do what you want with your kids. But I'm talking about still making yourself a priority. So if at any point you take a moment, and it can be small, y'all. It can be small. I think we make a grave mistake when we think self-care has to be expensive or taking a break has to cost money. We don't have to get on a plane to go somewhere. We can go to the park. Like I like water. I like water. It could be an ocean, a lake, a river, a stream. It could be a pothole with some water in it. I just like water. It can't be no pothole, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I tend to do that. I make myself laugh. But I just like bodies of water. So there's be times where I will go sit, even if it's in my car. I'll go sit and just watch the stream or watch the lake go or watch the river drive, not drive by, but watch the river flow by because I think it's amazing. You got all this land, you got all these trees, and then you got this water that stays where it's supposed to stay. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think about things like that. Christy, you love prioritizing yourself. Can you please let us know or share with us some of the ways that you prioritize yourself? Because I think we lack that as well. We don't know how anymore, especially single moms who are done being single moms. And are we done? Like, are we really done? Do I still say I'm a single mom even though my beautiful kids are grown? Well, I guess I still am though, huh? Well, technically not, because now they got a daddy. We got them kids a daddy, y'all. Went and got them boys a daddy. It's better late than never, right? And I think I think I made them a good choice this time. Finally made them a good choice for a daddy this time. A lot of how I live life as a single mom comes from seeing how my mom managed, 6 children as a wife. Wow, that is amazing. Wow. You said 6 and a wife. Look, high five your mom for me. Like real talk. Real talk. That is amazing. That is super amazing. Jackie, you not done? How long you got left? I'm sorry that you're not done. Sorry, Anita, we need to tell them, what it feels like to be done. Wow. I'm sorry. But I mean, you almost done. Your kids are teenagers. So, woo, I don't know. I don't know. Teenagers are a whole different breed, especially nowadays. Like, they're not scared of their parents or they talk back and stuff. Like, I wish one of them boys would. I wish they would. I wish they would. And I wish they were on here. But we don't do that. We don't do that. But I always believed it had nothing to do with spanking or anything like that. But I feel like if you put the fear of God himself in them kids when they little, yeah, they'll fear you. You could be this little and your kids can be that big, but because you put the fear of God in them in the beginning, that might work for some. It might not work for everybody because I think some kids just gonna try their parents regardless. I got one of those. I prioritize Christy says I prioritize myself by 1, having clarity for my life, 2, disciplines, and 3, knowing how I want to show up. I love that. I love that. You sound like you got that together. Now, were you always like this? Or is this something you've learned, something you grew to learn? I know you said you watched your mom, but to have this plan and to know, was it a work in progress? Did you have some oops? That's not how that works. Oops, that's not how that works. How did that work for you? Anita, how did that work for you raising yours? Because yours are grown as well. You on grandchildren status. Holla out to all the grandmas in the room. And shout out to my grandgirls. Y'all, I'm in love. Talk about soft girl era. Just give me them. Give me them. I just want to be somewhere right now, chilling with Harmony and Serenity. Maybe singing troll songs or something. You know what? I'm not sure what the troll is. Like, they got the weirdest cartoons and things out nowadays. And our kids be like glued to the YouTube TV channel thing and stuff. But I'm like, these things are weird. But when my when my granddaughter leaves, now I'm singing trolls. I'll be like, what? Why are you singing that? But I mean, it's a little. We took them, just as a side note, I do a lot of side notes. We took the kids to, we drove to Florida with the kids. But on the way back, after we had dropped off the bigger kids, the little girl decided she wanted to listen to trolls all the way home. Hours and hours and hours of trolls. And then we tried to turn it off and she'd be like, no, trolls, trolls. So anyway, shout out to my little girl. I love her. I love them all. Harmony and Serenity, your grandma loves you like big time. But yeah, grandma era. I love it. That's what we need, a grandma era. Can we have that? I don't know if we can have that. But anyway, let me go to the question. So I need to know what side y'all are on, because we are talking about soft girl, but we're talking about independent versus dependent. Christy says it compounded over time. There was some tweaking, readjusting, mindset shifting, realigning that had to and still take. I feel you on that, and still take place. That's what I like. Ever learning, forever learning. Because I don't think we ever, some things we can master, but when you're talking about kids, life, I think you can really only master certain things that are predictable, right? I don't think you can master the unpredictable. You can't, because it's like no matter what you do, they're still people. They still are going to make up their own minds. They still have opinions. That was weird. You know, we didn't have opinions. I mean, not out loud opinions anyway. We did not have opinions. I wish I would tell my mama what I think. I don't think I tell my mama now what I think. I don't know. Shout out to my mama. Hey, mom. But I'm like, these children, they have opinions. I don't even know what that means. You what? You got a what? Okay. So, I used to tell mine when you got 5 on that, holler back. But I don't, no. Now, don't get me wrong. I listened to them. That was something different that I had decided to do just from reading up in parenting books and things like that. And for me, I think it worked, sort of worked. I think it worked for the first 2. That third one is always going to be questionable, y'all. Just FYI. The third kid is questionable. My third kid, questionable. But I think it worked. I allowed them certain times to express what they were feeling or what they were thinking, only certain times. And we called that, I'm like, okay, y'all got 10 minutes, 10 minutes only to say whatever you need to say, to voice your complaints, your grievances. Now is the time, but you only got 10 minutes and you better keep it right, because you just keep it right. So I did let them, and I learned a lot. I learned a lot because there was a lot of things that was going on with them that could have worked differently, where, this one had the bathroom for chores, but this one had the kitchen. When you talk to them and learn, okay, let's switch that, because this one is better in the kitchen than that one. So different things like that. Or where you didn't know Milton wasn't cleaning the bathroom how he was supposed to. Gary's been doing it for him. but you don't find that out till later. So I think talking to your kids is important. I don't know what y'all think. I think it should be some type of line drawn. Rolanda says, I was taught to be independent by my mom, who was a single mom, but I've learned to be independent and dependent. So, Rolanda, what does that look like? Independent and dependent. Let me know what that looks like. And just for me, I think I'm on both sides of the table. So we're on the panel. I'm on both sides. So I would be put in the middle. I've spent the majority of my life being independent, very independent. Even when I got married the first time, I worked and he stayed home. So I've been very independent for a very long time. But when I tell you it takes the right person to come on and swoop through, right? It really, really does. But it's teaching me the real meaning of soft girl era. And I'm loving it. I'm loving it in a sense of I would have never taken out the time to take care of me because I got in that what's the word? Routine. I got in a routine of doing and hustling and building and making money and doing, you know what I mean? It was a routine. So even when the kids graduated from high school, now it's almost like I'm double hustling to work on the dreams that I didn't work on when they were little. I couldn't do it. I was trying to do it all at one time. I was going to school, trying to do the ministry. I had a side business. I was doing all because I've always wanted to be self-employed because I thought it would give me more time with my kids. I want to pick them up from school. I want to drop them off. I want to do homework in the daytime and feed them at 5 or 6 so they can go to bed, like for real, versus me getting off of work at 6, picking them up from what's that end of the after school care? Whatever it is, the after school program, picking them up just to drive them through the taco shop to grab a burrito so we can go to church. They do their homework in the church office. So then we can go home. Now they hungry again. What? You hungry again? Now they hungry again. Everybody got to take a shower and then we go to bed. So we looking at what? Midnight or so? Every night that we went to church or had something else to do. I don't know how effective that was. I don't know. I really don't. I don't know how efficient that was because I felt like we was always on the go. Christy, I am an independent woman, but walk in knowing that I'm still a woman and I love allowing gentlemen to be gentlemen. Yes. And they are kind of hard to find a little bit. They're a little hard to find, but gentlemen are, shout out to all the gentlemen out there. Real talk. You guys are amazing. I've been way too independent, but being married for 37 years, I've had to learn that it's okay to be dependent on my husband for some things. Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, question on that. And this is everybody, because I know, Jackie, I know you've been through it. Rolanda, you've been married for 37 years. Is there a point of too dependent? Is there one thing? Let me put it out this way. I love the relationship grandma and grandpa had. I love it. I absolutely love it. And I like that he did everything. I used to be like, wow, that's so nice. Just nice. He does it without complaint. And it's like he loves to do that for her. But when Papa passed, grandma didn't even know how to pump gas. So is there a line between dependent and too dependent? Is there certain things, even though some people may be, as we say, kept women or dependent, or they depend on their husband for most things, is there something they should still be learning while depending on their husband? Because that was a concern of mine. I remember after I found that out. A lot of things grandma didn't know. And yes, that's cool because you didn't have to do that. You know, you could focus on the kids and things like that. But then when he's gone, then what? Then what? You can be kept but sophisticated. Absolutely. Absolutely. Is there a balance of too dependent or not dependent enough? Because we want to let the gentlemen be gentlemen. That is something I have to, or should I say, still have to learn by being head of household for so long. You know, the husband comes in, I have to allow homeboy to do what he gonna do, and he does it well, well. So who am I? Let me sit down somewhere. You know, you need something to eat, son, sir. You need something to eat. Let me do that. You know what I mean? And it's different for me, but I'm telling you, it's so cool. But is there a line? If something was to happen to him, can we flip roles and now I take care of him? You see what I'm saying? If it ever gets to the point where he's incapacitated or he can't go do everything, he can't fix the light, he can't mow the lawn, he can't change the oil in the car, he can't fix the faucet, he can't pay the bills. You know, if it ever gets to that point, if I am so very dependent, will I be able just to hop in? So is there a line? I would like to know, is there a line? When I was married, this is Christy. When I was married, I didn't allow myself to stop growing. There are things we still have to know in case life takes a turn. Absolutely. Such as death, sickness, etc. I agree like 3,000%. 3,000%. You know what? And Jackie, holla at us. So what is the difference now between you have been married for so long and then you're not, and now you're the single mom? What happens now? Was that hard for you? Is that still hard for you? Or are you learning as you go? There was a lot of things I learned as I went. You know what I mean? Kind of ashamed to say it, but you have the first kid and you listening to the doctors and you reading books and you're like, oh, I can't do that. I'm not going to do that. Oh, my bad. That don't work. Okay, don't do that no more. You know, so you're doing it. So I feel really sorry for my first son because I feel like he was the test kid. He was the test. That's funny. But that's what happened. Okay, the doctor said do this, but guess what? That didn't work for him. It didn't. So now I'm learning, okay, don't do that. Okay, do this with your kids. And it's like ever growing, ever learning. I can't even say at 18, it was still some stuff I know I didn't get right. By the time they all turned 18 and, you know, got older, there's things right now, even though they're grown, I had to even deal with the grown part of it. Because guess what? They're grown men now. Even though I call them my babies, because they are my babies. Shout out to my babies. But they're grown men with wives and a kid and so. I'm like, this is different. This is way different, but I'm loving it. I am so loving it. I sure wish I could have been grandma before I was mama, because then maybe I would have liked them better. But I love them now. I love them. When they were little, it was different. Because I'm like, whoa, why are y'all here? But as they got older and older and older, especially when they hit teenage, they was like the best people in the world. I used to we would go to the movies, we would go different places, we would go on vacation. And I'm like, I like them when they become teenagers. And I like them even more after they was 18. And now I am in love with them. Like, oh my gosh, I love them now that they're grown and away. They're all in different states. Well, two of them, different cities. Let me put it that way. And none of them are in the same city with me. which I hope changes one day. From what is it? From my lips to God's ears. I hope one day we can at least all be in the same state. That's all I'm asking. Just the same state. Because I ain't trying to get on a plane every time I want to see my grandbabies. I don't. But it's not about me. Bless the Lord. Let me see. Jackie, it was devastating, but I'm learning and growing, and I remain soft and feminine. Yes, you know what? I think that is something you've always kept. As long as I can remember you, you've always been a soft and feminine person. How is that? Like, do you wake up and say, I mean, did you always think about soft girl era? Because I know it just became a thing. But how did you learn? But let me not say that, because your mama's like that. Your mama has always been dainty. Dainty, nails is always done, hair or wig, whatever it may be. That's your business. But it was a priority. A priority. She's not too loud. She's not rambunctious. Just being a lady. And I've always admired. So, Jackie, is that where you took that from? The softness of it. Anita, you're sweet, you're kind, you're loving, you're inviting. Christy, I don't know yet, but we're going to get to know. Rolanda, you're funny, you're nice, you're sweet. Where do we, is this our parents was like this, so that's how or that's how we grew up, that's what we turned into, life changed, and this is what made us a girly girl. Okay, I like, yes, you are. You are definitely a girly girl. Are all of us girly girls? Because I don't think that I am. Now, I don't know if that's because, no, I can't blame it on the boys. I can't blame it on the boys because even as a young girl, I wasn't playing with dolls. I was outside in the driveway fixing the bike with my brother. You know what I mean? That's what I preferred to do. So I don't, wow, I think all this time I blamed it on the kids. It's the kids' fault for making me not girly, but it's not. I've never really been. But I am now. I am now, y'all. I'm so girly. It's almost scary. It's almost scary. But I'm loving it. I am loving it. I don't know why. I don't think I knew how to do both. I really don't. I don't think I knew how to be girly and a boy mom at the same time because the nails were no need. You know, I got babies. I couldn't do nails and babies. And then I'm cutting hair. I'm in, dirt. I'm at the field. You know what I mean? I'm at football practice. I'm at things like this. I'm on the floor, so there was no girl. There was no room for girl. But maybe had it been a thing for me before I got kids, maybe because my mom made me girly. I mean, if you guys look back at like pictures when I was little, my mom, who is a girly girl, by the way, my mom had us dolled up at all times. We're dolls. Jacqueline, initially, yes, but I learned the strength and power of my femininity. That's beautiful, Jackie. That's so beautiful. The power of femininity. I don't think we all know that. I wonder, is there a book about that? Anybody know of a book about that or something? Because that would be, I say, a good class. That's something, especially for those single moms, maybe. I love Christy. You sound like you got a balance on this. I love it. I am loving it. And congratulations. Just keep going. Keep going. But the moms who don't see both, where you don't see how you can take care of yourself as well as your children. I mean, and your children, not like as well, but you can't do both. To me, in my head, I couldn't fit girly and boy mom in there. There was no time for nails and hair and feet and whatever else that they're not pedicures, facials and lashes and eyebrows. Y'all, I didn't even do my eyebrows till I got like 40 something. Like for real. They was just gonna be looking like Oscar the Grouch. It is what it is. Cause I didn't nothing was wrong. I didn't think anything was wrong with him. And then I like him bushy. I'm sorry. Y'all, I be on one sometimes, like for real. But no, I didn't. I didn't have a problem. I'm not a makeup person. I'm not a jewelry person. I'm just not. But I am learning the softness. I think it's pretty. That girly girl, that beautiful softness from the Inside Out School of Etiquette has an amazing book. All right, y'all hear that? I'm gonna leave that comment up for a little bit. That way, if you want to, or if you're interested, or you're struggling in that area, check out From the Inside Out School of Etiquette, LLC. That would be cool. That'd be cool. Again, I'm gonna leave that up for a minute so you can write that down if you're writing it down. But this is actually an amazing thing to give your daughters, for those who have daughters, young girls. They need to know. Jackie, you spoke of the power of femininity. What is that? What does that power look like? I don't know that we know that. I don't know that I know that. I mean, I'm gonna just be honest. We at the cafe, right? We at the cafe, so I get to be like extremely honest here. But what is the power? What is the benefits? What does the power? What does that give you? What does that look like? How does that work? Because I think I need some tips. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm loving right now. I'm loving learning. I'm loving the fact that I do care. I do care what my eyebrows look like on most days. Um, y'all, I'm still working on the lashes and stuff. I think they're gorgeous and I think they're beautiful on a lot of people. I do. But I can't seem to keep them on. Now I haven't learned how to put them on, so I would actually go get the things you put in your eyeballs. Like, what are they called? The individuals. So I would go do that, but then I won't go back for like 6 months. So it's just like it's the maintenance for me. I think it's the maintenance for me. I feel like I ain't got that much time. It's unspoken but speaks volumes. Explain. Explain that. But I know I get that because it's not just noticeable to men or to people you're around, it's noticeable to other women. And I think it allows your softness, for those who are soft, is it's infectious. You being soft allows me to be soft, if that makes sense. When I'm around people who are soft people, my friend Tanisha's like that, and I be teasing her, saying she's the Barbie or whatever. But I love that she takes out that time. Jackie does the same thing. Takes out the time. You're not walking out the house looking crazy. Me, I'm gonna put this in a little thing, clip it, and I'm out the door. Like for real. For real. Now, don't get me wrong. When we gotta go somewhere, okay. But the fact that you guys come out, some of you come out gorgeous to go to the grocery store or to go pick up the mail or whatever it may be. I think that's so admirable that you take time, and I want to get that. Not me, not I don't want to be 100% girly. I still got boys, but I got girls now. That is something I've never had. And shout out, y'all. I like to shout out, but shout out to my daughter-in-law. I love it. I got two daughter-in-laws now, but I love the girliness. I have daughters and now granddaughters. I love it. I love it. My daughter-in-law is so good at makeup and she keeps the girls spotless. Spotless. She reminds me of my mom when my mom was keeping us up and, greasing our face. We had Vaseline on our face everywhere we went, but the hair was laid. The baby hair was laid. You know what I mean? My mom had us matching. My sister and I had to wear the same thing until we were teenagers. Same for you, same for your sister. That's what my mama always said. But I love it. I love it that the balance of grace and power. You can be both nurturing and assertive, leading with warmth without losing authority. I love that. I love that. That is a great explanation. Great explanation. Had it orange fur, all that you did. Y'all, we went to Hash Kitchen last weekend. So we what? It's a 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the morning. We go to Hash Kitchen for brunch, and Jackie rolls up in a whole orange fur. Like for real. And it's funny because I was like, oh, super cute. Super cute. But I love it. Shout out to Jackie and her orange fur. That was nice. Intuition and emotional intelligence. A woman's ability to read situations, connect deeply, and lead with emotional awareness is a powerful asset. Girl, are you saying this or are you getting this from somewhere? Because this is good. This is good. Y'all, I'm going to leave this comment up in case you want to write it down for those, again, who are struggling with this. We can be girly. We can be girly and be married. We can be girly and have boys. We can be girly and work on the train tracks. It doesn't matter. We can still be girly. Shout out to all the girls in the Girls Run the World, y'all. Magnetism and influence. Femininity is about presence. I like it. How you carry yourself, speak, and attract opportunities effortlessly. Girl, wait, I need this. You need to email these to me, like for real. I like it. I like it. You guys, we got to teach our young girls this and our old ones, but we got to teach them. Got to teach them. Teach me first, though, and then I can help you teach somebody else. Reclaiming feminine energy. After hardships, many women operate in survival mode. Yes, we do. Reconnected with grace, self-care, and elegance restores balance and confidence. Wow. Wow. I'm going to leave this up, y'all, in case you are writing this down. This is amazing, and it makes so much sense. It's not just about aesthetics. If you guys are reading this in the comments that she is putting up here, the statements that she is making, it's not just about aesthetics. It's not about just how you look. It's not about how your hair is. You can have no hair, absolutely no hair, no nails, no stuff on your toes, and still be rocking your feminine energy. So understand, it has nothing to do with makeup or eyelashes and things like that. Brush your teeth, look clean. I mean, just work in your femininity. This is what I teach other single moms to be elite single moms. Yo, Christy, we got to set a date. We got to set a date. I don't know when the next time you are in Houston, because I think we might need to do this one in person. But let's get you on this show. Seriously. I know I sent you a message before, but let's lock it in. Let's lock it in because this is cool. This is super cool. Jackie, and the ability to be vulnerable. All right, so does anybody struggle with vulnerability? Because I think too, as Christy just said a second ago, even after hardship, sometimes we clam up. Sometimes we don't know how to go back to our feminine energy because we've been hurt behind it. Is it hard to be vulnerable, especially after you've been hurt? Femininity and leadership. Women don't have to lead like men to be effective. That's the truth. Leading with authenticity and emotional intelligence is just as powerful. Absolutely. Absolutely. The role of femininity in abundance, attracting wealth, success, and healthy relationships come from embracing natural confidence and self-worth. I need whatever you teaching, like for real, for real. And I know you have a single moms ministry, but the fact that a lot of us, after we have raised the children struggle to get back or go back to the feminine energy that we once had or the girliness that we once had, because now we're stuck in mom mode. I think it took me about 4 years to say, wait a minute, why are you still not looking in the mirror when you combing your hair? It became routine. We can't, and some things just have to be broke. We don't even have a reason for doing it. We just still doing it because that's what we was doing. So we have to sometimes be aware, do self inventory on what's going on, and be aware. Be 100% aware, because these are good. These are super good. Christy, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Jackie, I'm loving it. Shout out to all the girly girls. Rolanda, I'm loving it. Anita, I don't know where you went, but I'm loving it. I don't know. I'm loving this. But you know what? We got a lot more to cover, but we clearly are not going to be able to cover it all tonight. I try not to keep you guys past a certain time so that way you come back. But we will address this, and I would love to have everybody on the panel. Me and Christy need to set up a different time, but I would love to have this. Actually, I would love to have it live. I really would. I really, really would. Maybe at the next Sisters Cafe brunch or at the Best Version of Me Expo, whichever it is. But again, you guys like and share this video so that somebody else can be helped. You never know who needs to hear your story. That's why we can't be silent. This is why we can't just keep stuff to ourselves or hold on to it thinking that we're suffering in silence. You're not. You're not. There are so many people in the world who needs to hear what you have to say. So again, I'm so glad that you guys were here. I appreciate your participation. I love that you guys was here. I really do. And if you haven't, y'all go get your cups. Go get your cups. Go get your cups. We got the Sisters Cafe tumblers. We got the Best Version of Me mugs. We got the Check Your Squad mugs. We got those t-shirts. Y'all go out and get the Best Version of Me. You can get that at www.sisterscafeinc.com. Go over to the store and grab books for you, your coworkers, your friends, your church members, and your family. You guys, I appreciate you. And I'll see you again. Thank you, Christy. Thank you for being on. I appreciate it. And we're here every first Friday, y'all. Every first Friday. So don't forget, mark your calendar. Every first Friday at 7 p.m. we are live. And just stay close to the website. Follow me on social media so y'all can see what events are going on or what places I'm going to be, because I would love to have you guys there. I really would. So thank you. Thank you so much. I will see you guys again next time for another segment of Sisters Cafe. Bye.